And we are off to go do another screening project right here at 7 a.m. pulling out. I'm going to another brush landfill. They've got a fair amount of topsoil they want me to go through and see what I can make of it. So while I got it, I'll use it some, and this will probably be the last project I'm going to use it for. Send it back to Charlie. Alright, got the screener up here set up. Got a Cat 330 to load it and a Hyundai 740 loader to move the dirt away. That's their equipment. They just wanted me to come in here and screen it, so that's what I'm going to do. Got a pretty good little pile of topsoil up here that I'll be feeding into this. The machine is more than adequate to load this. A little bit wet, but I'll go and screen the outside of it and it'll dry out. It's going to be 90 something today. No air condition. Phenomenal. A little toasty, but is what it is. Got a good view. You can see downtown from here. Well, you can from up there, up another 15 feet. Well, let me get this fired up and spun around here a little bit more. Get this sifting a little dirt. So it don't take too much to feed the screener with this big thing. You don't even really have to fill up the bucket because it's about 3 yards. See, I put way too much in there. One bucket full just like completely overfills the hopper and it pours everywhere. So you just got to get little baby scoops. So what I'm doing, this pile, like every pile around here, it's rained all winter long and it's wet down in there. So I'm pulling the outside edges off of it and laying it over here, just kind of screening it as I go. That way I can keep some dry material, let the sun do its job. So you don't have to have big heaping bucketfuls. You can feed it way faster than it can screen with this. But the good news is I did figure out the air condition. I don't know if it's going to work when it gets to 95, but it's cool right now at least. This thing's got a delicious big cab. It's an old B model Cat with 15,700 hours on it. Still getting it done though, see? Even that half a bucket just completely filled up that hopper. I get one more, then I'll track down here and throw a little more dry material back. I think this is a 3 yard even bucket if it's flush, so if it's heaped up, probably every bit of 4 yards. This is a pretty sandy material, as you can tell. Got a few seconds here. Trash. Separating out that pretty good. The rock sticks from the brush, tailings. I'm just going to leave it just like that, and if it gets, I'll start getting in this wetter material and it'll get some more dirt in it, and he can just have, that can just be kind of sold as an unscreened topsoil. That way you're getting, or fill dirt, that way you're still getting 2 viable products out of it, and you're not wasting time to sit here and screen it again. Trying to get big rocks out, but that one kind of fell in there, but it don't really hurt anything. It'll kind of bounce down there and clean the dirt off the screens. Alright, let's track down here and lay a little dry dirt back. get prime sunlight to dry. Hidden objects can be hidden in there a whole lot easier than like a smaller bucket. Like I've moved that dirt twice and never saw that tire until it just fell out right then. But it'll bounce down through there, be alright. Everything's going pretty good now. Yeah, that's even still a pretty good product. A lot of trash, a lot of junk coming off. Tyler's here to run the wheel loader. Big old girl needs another muffler. She chugs out a little bit. Wait till you see that thing go into the pile. It's just a big poof of black smoke. There we go. Big bucket full. So he's taking that and stockpiling it back over here. Just making a pile back there. And all the trash, I'll just add it to that. And I set it up so that I could rerun the tailings if I need to, but he's got to move the topsoil a little bit farther, but ain't no big deal. Once he gets caught up to that pile, he'll go pretty quick. Move the tailings out of the way a little bit. That's still a good, fairly clean fill dirt material, so it can still be used for stuff like that. Got a big root in that one. Down in the pile.
getting some pretty good piles now. I got the screen topsoil in the far back and the tailings right here, which it's still got enough good topsoil in it. It'll sell for unscreened. And I think I'm gonna have to grease their loader. She's a beaut. You can see for a good ways up here though. Well, we had a good day today. Got in about, let's see what we have, 7.5 hours of screen time in. Stuff started getting pretty wet down there in the bottom, but it was making a decent material here. Still got that much. And a decent little pile of nice screen topsoil. Right there, so probably screened 350, 400 yards today. It's a pretty good little pile there. So that big pile starting to disappear pretty good. I'm gonna come back in the morning and screen the top layer off of it and call it good. The rest of that stuff's real wet and nasty. Ain't no need to sit there and waste time with it. making pretty good progress again this morning. Screen tops will have slowed down a little bit, but still making a fair amount of this material. Dylan's on the loader. Get everything pushed out of the way. Still got a fair amount of screen dirt. Tailings there.